Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is officially Javen T-Sport, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about this amusement park. It is called Ride Playland. It's not ride, it's ride actually. um, if you don't know Ride Playland. First of all, it's in New York. So if you're not, it's in New York. I mean, I don't think they have it anywhere else up in north, but if you're not from New York or New Jersey or somewhere, then like anywhere up north, then you're not gonna know what this is. It's like basically like Six Flags. Basically, it's just the equivalent to Six Flags, but it's way more lit, way more lit. But the last time I've been here was when I was about 9, 10. And I was going for my best friend's birthday, Justin Smith McCool, whatever you want to call him. I'm just gonna be telling you guys a story about that. So without further ado, let's begin the story. So one day alright, so this is 2009, 2010, and I remember I called Justin. I was like, "Yo, happy birthday, da da da," and he was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Mind you, we're squeakers, like we're like mad young. This is like we're like 9, 10. He's probably like 8, 7. So we ended up, I ended up going to alright. So in New York, either like this is how it's set up. Your friend lives on the same floor as you. B, he lives downstairs from you. Or C, he lives on the other side of town. And you're in the same town, but he lives on the other side. So in this case, it was I lived downstairs from him. I was like on the top floor. But I went downstairs. I called them up, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know, I'm coming downstairs now." So I told my mom. She was like, "All right, have a great day, whatever." I kissed her on her cheek. Kissed my brother on the cheek. Walked out the door, and went downstairs in the elevator. I was so glad, bro. There was nobody else in the elevator. I was not trying to like have a conversation with some random person, but went on the elevator, and it was weird because like when you got off the elevator, and you that was his door was the very first door you saw. So I got the elevator, walked to his door, knocked on the door, and he flew out his apartment. He was like, "Hey, Jalen!" I was like, "Hey!" So his grandma, his mom was like, "Hey, da da da." We talked for a bit, and then we went downstairs and went to the car. Now we went to the car. We drove to Right Playland. It's probably like 30-minute drive. No, not 30. How long? Like yeah, I mean 20, 30 minutes. And we got there. I remember this is the first time I think I've been to Right Playland. Was it the first time? I don't think it was. No, I wasn't the first time. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. But I remember the first. I don't remember the entire day, but I remember parts of the day. I remember we went to the Mexican jumping bean first. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't too. I mean, we had to start off. We had to start off light. Like we had to start off. Whoa, thunder. Okay. But yeah, we had to start off pretty light. It was like Mexican jumping bean. It was just basically like you would have to. It's like a ride that's like you sit down and it like bounces up and it like comes back down, bounces up, and stuff like that. Simple stuff. So we went on that ride, just warm us up a little bit because we're kids. Like we try to get on some crazy rides. Like so, I don't remember the order that we were in to go ride the rides, but I remember next we had went to I think it was drag racing. Yeah, it was drag racing, and I was upset because I couldn't crash into people. Because like normally when I go to a music park and I get amusement park, I would just crash into everybody and because like bumper cars. I thought we was gonna go to bumper cars. We went to drag racing, so I beat everybody of course because I was on my speed racer type stuff. Excuse me. Oh man, one take, one take. But I was on my speed racer type stuff and I ended up beating everybody. Everybody was like, "Oh, you're a cheater! You're a cheater!" I was like, "No, I just got skills, skills for days." So, I just beat everybody. And then after that, we had went to bumper cars, and I dominated. Bro. When I tell you, bro, I am the best at bumper cars. I will crash into everybody in the pin. I will crash into everybody. If you haven't get crashed into me, you'll get crashed into. Trust me. So you guys remember cars. Now this is when the real heavy stuff start coming. We went on this one ride. It was called the Wave, bro. I don't know if you can see it on the map. Let me see if you can see where. I don't even remember where everything is at. But yeah, I can't find it on the map. But we went on the Wave, and the Wave it was okay. Kind of a little bit scary because it was like you go mad high up and you like go in a circle basically. Like you're sitting down, but you go in a circle around this thing. So you go in a circle, and I'm scared of heights because I had climbed the Statue of Liberty, and I looked down. I was like, oh my gosh! So from that day forward, I was scared of heights. So I went on the wave, and I was looking down, and I was like, it's kind of like okay, like getting anxiety, like okay, I'm pretty high up right now. So I don't remember the order of what ride we got on, so I'm just naming all the rides that we got on. So we got on this one ride called, I think it was the what was it called? The Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt was so lit, but it was so fast paced at the same time. Like, so we got on it and we was like, okay, well, it's about to be whatever. Oh no, it was like a bunch of teenagers like my age right now. They're like, bro, you sure you want to get on this? It was like, yeah, whatever. So it was like, it's like the merry-go-round. You just go, you sit down and go around and around basically. And the Thunderbolt, I can see why they call it the Thunderbolt. That jump was fast, son, like fast. So we ended up so it started off slow. We going around. They're playing like the lit music of 2009, 2010. Like I think it was playing like you and all that. Soldier Boy, whatever song it was playing. So it was playing that, and then we start picking up speed. I'm like, okay, Justin, I guess this is what we're talking about. And then it starts going mad fast. I'm like, oh, so mind you, I'm leaning on Justin. At this point, Justin's leaning over the cart, and I'm leaning over Justin. And then whenever, like, whatever side we're on, we'll start leaning on each other, just going back and forth. Tears was coming out my eyes. Like, that's how fast it was going. So, we were going back and forth, like, spinning around the thing mad fast. And I'm just like, yo! So we get off the ride. I was like, okay, that was lit. I'm pretty woke right now. So, I think we had got onto another ride. It was called the Whip. Oh, Whip, yeah. But it was called the Whip. It was a baby ride, to be honest with you, because like all it was like, you know how you run the mile and like the track is like they have the straights and curves. So the straights it was just going slow, and then the curve was just like whip you on the curve. Like it would just not like hit you like no, but it would just like hit the curve real fast. It was like and just I don't know how to explain it. It was just like it would just hit the curve that fast, and then you go back to the straight like all normal. That ride was so weak. Me and Justin were sitting there with straight faces, like, and we don't get us off this ride. So we ended up going on to another ride called the Mouse or something like that. And mind you, I'm scared of heights. This ride was ferocious. That's not even the right word for it, but I hate, like, even on, like, baby roller coasters, where I hate when you go up, because you know you're going to have to come back down. Like, so we was going up for a while, and then I was like, oh, gosh, like, what if something happens? Like, I'm thinking, like, the worst case scenario. So her mom was trying to calm, I mean, not her mom, his mom was trying to calm me down, and, me and Justin's, like, laughing at me, whatever, like, shut your ugly ass, shut your ugly ass, but, dang, that thing is crazy. But, we ended up going up, and then we're like, it's like a mouse, so it's kind of fast. So we was going up pretty fast, and it came down pretty fast, and it was going around. I was just like, oh my gosh, like yo, but it was nothing too crazy, like some dragon coaster type. If you know what the dragon coaster is, that's like the best roller coaster in Ride Playland. So that would be the equivalent of like the Superman or the Batman or the Gotham, whatever it's called, at Six Flags. But yes, bro, I was scared to death, bro. I mean, we didn't go on any crazy rides. Now, Justin swears up and down that I went on the Dragon Coaster. If I went on the Dragon Coaster, I would remember something like that, bro. I remember he went on the Dragon Coaster, but I don't remember. His mom was like, "Oh, come on, let's get on the Dragon." I was like, "No," but I don't remember getting on that Dragon Coaster ever. I would remember something like that. Like, it's a roller coaster, dog. I'm scared of roller coasters, but yeah, it was a pretty lit day. Then we went on like the lazy river. We went on one take. One take is all I'm doing. But we went on the lazy river, and that was pretty lame. Like all the ride. I mean, the most lit ride we went on was the Thunderbolt, and there's something else that was the same thing as the Thunderbolt, but it went a little bit faster and it had a lot more like music, and then it'll slow down for a minute to let you catch yourself, like let your soul come back into your body. Like yo, Thunderbolt had no chill. It was just constantly for like a good 5 minutes. So yeah, I was just shoot. That was a lit day. If I could do that day again, I could do it again. But I told you guys that story is gonna be mad short. I'm trying to think of another long story I could do for the next one. You got it. But if you enjoyed this story, let me know in the comments section below. And if you like these stories, then let me know so I can keep telling you crazy stories about a boy's life. But again, if you enjoyed this story, you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe for more content from me, and I'll see you two videos later. Peace.